What's up, Barbianas? Welcome back to the Partyyana, and in today's video I'm going to be getting ready to go to the mall. Basically, this video is going to be like a get ready with me to go somewhere after being sad and depressed for a very long period of time. I just feel like I should do this video now because it's just like I will say that I'm gonna like film it and I'm gonna do all this stuff, but I'm really not. And it's like, let's just do it. Get ready with me so I can talk to you guys while I get ready. I feel like that's the best thing for me to possibly do. And yes, I do have my dress on backwards. Please ignore that, y'all. I'm ghetto, and y'all know I'm ghetto. Y'all know I'm ratchet. If you don't know that I'm ratchet, then you haven't been on here for a minute, because you know what I'm saying. If you've been on here for a minute, then you know that I'm goddamn ratchet. Okay. So I'm about to give y'all a life update. So I'm just gonna explain everything in this video. I do not feel like sitting down and talking about this shit. I may do like videos about how to help with anxiety and how I blah blah blah, but I'm gonna be telling y'all why I was gone for so long. So me and Bay had went on a beautiful, lovely vacation. We went to Orlando, and I was gonna upload the vlog. I still have not uploaded the vlog for that, so I do need to get that uploaded. But me and Bay went to Orlando and whatnot, and I don't think I caught COVID from Orlando. I think I caught it at my school, because I just feel like I caught it at my school. I really genuinely don't feel like I caught it in Orlando, because my school is the type of school that always want to have COVID. But yeah, I think I caught COVID from my school, because my school is one of those schools that always is sick and stuff like that. And you know, COVID is literally everywhere. And I honestly feel like I caught it from school. I genuinely do not feel like I caught it from Orlando. But anyways, anywho, I came back and I got really sick with COVID. So this is how I knew I was sick. Now, I did not want to believe I had COVID, because I actually was vaccinated, but it was time for me to get my booster. So basically the vaccine was wearing off. Now, I'm not saying the vaccine works for everybody, but it was working for me for the time being that I had it. Okay, boom. So I come back home and I feel sick. I felt a little itchy throat. Now, me and my dad were going driving, because you know, a girl is grown now. A girl has to get her license, and I have to practice driving more. And you know, I've been driving since 13, but not consistently on the road every day. So I was literally feeling like shit. I was on the road. I did not feel good. I came back home. I just knocked out. Woke up the next day with a fever, backache, and all that. Did not think I had COVID. Went to see my boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? All that. We had these at-home COVID tests. So my dad had ended up testing me for COVID. And now, this is the thing, guys. When my parents were telling me that I had COVID, my dad was telling me, I did not want to believe that. When somebody tells you that you have something, you need to rebuke it, because that they're putting that on you. When you speak something, you're speaking it when you're speaking on something, you're speaking it in existence. So if you're saying I'm dumb, you're going to be dumb. If you say I'm slow, you're going to be slow. You know what I'm saying? Don't say that kind of shit. Okay. So I was sick. I had a fever the first day. The next day, I still had a fever. I didn't really have no cough like that. I had a little something, but it wasn't that serious. It was basically just a little fever. I had a little headache first day. And then I ended up getting nauseous. Didn't really want to eat that much. And I was smoking a lot of weed. Before I even had COVID, I was smoking weed, taking breaks and smoking again. The reason why I was smoking was because of all my pains and depression, and mainly because YouTube took away my ads, and that literally messed me up mentally. So I just started smoking a lot of weed. When I had COVID, I was smoking a lot of weed. I was not feeling well. Weed is like really good for when you're sick. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you're sick, smoke some weed. You know what I'm saying? So boom, I was smoking, and I was smoking a lot. It was very, very, very frequent. I was smoking in the morning, in the afternoon, at night, in the day, all of that. I was sick. I didn't really eat that much. Even when I was smoking, I still didn't eat that much. So I had COVID. The symptoms lasted 4 days for me. The fever lasted 3 days. And after I had COVID, I still didn't have an appetite, and my digestive system had got messed up. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all. During like the 4th day I had COVID, I ended up throwing up. Now, I have emetephobia. If you know what that is, it's a phobia of vomiting. It is an extreme fear of vomit. I've always had this phobia ever since I was young. So I threw up. I came in, no, basically what I did was I didn't have a lot of food on my stomach at all. I didn't have a lot of food on my stomach. And I ate like a little piece of bacon and a little piece of bread, and I took some zinc, because zinc is a medicine that will kill viruses. It's a good medicine, it kills viruses, but you need to eat a full plate of food before you have zinc. If you take zinc on an empty stomach, your stomach's either gonna hurt or gonna vomit. Now I had COVID, so you should bound to know that I'm gonna puke because I got COVID. So okay, because I had COVID. So what happened was I ended up having a little stomach ache, and I went to the bathroom and I felt my stomach hurting, so I tried to poop, and that was not working. So I ended up coming back to the room. So as I'm walking to the room, I could just feel like the vomit coming from my stomach up to my chest, through my chest, out my mouth. I could not breathe. I ended up throwing up right here, and it was really hard for me to puke, but I puked a little bit, and I told my mom. I said, Mom, I'm throwing up. So I went to the bathroom, because my mom knows when I throw up, I'm crying and I'm scared. So we went to the bathroom and I threw up. It was one of the most traumatizing experiences, because I haven't threw up since I was in the 4th grade. Just talking about it just makes me feel sick. But I ended up getting really, really sick and puking, and I literally panicked for 3 hours. I had a panic attack for not 3 hours, but like 2 hours. I was panicking because I thought I was gonna vomit. So I had to call my therapist. I was having an anxiety attack and all of that. So if you know me, you know I have anxiety. But once I had COVID, my anxiety increased. COVID can increase your anxiety, depression, and all of that. So when that happened, I just did not want to eat. It was just sick. I just felt sick, and I did not feel good at all. Okay, so boom. After I had COVID and all of that, I forgot where I left off because I just stopped recording. But after I had COVID and all that good stuff, basically, I didn't really have an appetite. And COVID increased my anxiety, so it made my anxiety worse. And it was not good. So I was smoking way more after I had COVID. I was smoking very heavily. And then my cycle had came on. And as y'all know, I have PMDD. If y'all did not know, I have PMDD. It's premenstrual dysphoric disorder. So I get really fucked up before my period. So this time, it wasn't even the fact that I was fucked up before my period. It was a simple fact that I still had like this COVID stuff in me, and the COVID was still affecting me, and I was still having like these lingering symptoms from, you know, this virus or whatever. So boom, I got on my period. I started getting really sick. I had woke up one night. No, I had took a nap, and then I had woke up to use the restroom, and then I came back and I was really nauseous with a headache, and I started having these severe ass panic attacks. So basically, after my cycle had went off, I was really, really sick. I didn't eat anything. I didn't want to eat at all. I was depressed. And I'm still recovering, but I didn't eat nothing. And I was severely nauseous. Now, like I said, I have a phobia to vomit. So when I get nauseous, I have a phobia to that as well, because I think I'm going to throw up. So since I have that phobia to all of that, I get anxiety. My anxiety was never this bad. I was having severe panic attacks, heart beating very fast, and it was not fun. And I was having them every day, all the time. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't go out. I didn't want to go out. All I did was cry. And then my stomach would be so empty to the point where it's just like I could not get up to walk. If I was walking, I was hovering. Like I was like this, like I was hovering over, because like my stomach felt so empty. I didn't have no energy to do anything. So one of these days, like a couple days ago, probably, I don't know how many days ago it was, because like my fucking brain is like fucked up. But a couple days ago, I was really sick and I did not eat. And I wasn't really eating. I would take 2 bites and I would be done. And I was having like panic attacks all day. Like I had about 5 to 10 panic attacks that whole day, because I was getting nauseous. So it would just be anxiety attacks after anxiety attacks after anxiety attacks. And I would have to hold my teddy bear and squeeze it, try to go to sleep, play some, you know, relaxing music. Then I would have acid reflux. So I thought that I was going to throw up. So I started chewing a lot of gum, and it was just not a fun experience. So ever since I had COVID, I've been having these severe ass panic attacks, and I just have not been able to live life like a normal person. And it was really fucking with me mentally. So I went to the doctor, and the doctor tried to prescribe me some antidepressants. Now, I don't like antidepressants. If y'all know me, antidepressants it's not something that I like. So she tried to prescribe me that. And also, I was, like I said, I was smoking a lot of weed. Around this time, I was also smoking a lot of weed during my period. I ended up slowing down on the smoking because I realized that I was smoking a lot, and it was excessively smoking. I feel like I wasn't smoking that much compared to most people. I was smoking like probably 1 to 2 or 3 blunts a day, but that is how much I was smoking. So I started slowing down on the smoking and whatnot. I was also vaping. I was hitting my HHC pen, and I was doing all of that. So it was not helping. Like, I had this HHC pen. It was only helping me with my anxiety and nausea, and it was only helping me for a couple days. After those couple days was up, it stopped working, and it started giving me anxiety. So same thing with weed. Weed was helping me, putting me in a trance, helping me fall asleep, helping my anxiety. As I started to slow down, it started increasing my anxiety, and it was not working anymore. So the other day, what I did, I started slowing down on smoking. I went to the doctor, and when I went to the doctor, she gave me antidepressants. I did not take them, but she also gave me a take as needed medication, because I told my therapist, I have a therapist, right? And I told her, I said, I don't like pills that I have to take every day. I don't like that at all. I don't like it. So she recommended me some take as needed medication, and she recommended that I take as needed medicine. So that's when I told my doctor, can you give me like a take as needed medication? And she prescribed me hydroxyzine. So the other night, which was like probably 2 nights ago, I was up, and it's like I have insomnia now ever since I've had COVID and all this other stuff. And basically what happened was, I was like, should I smoke or should I take my pills? I decided to smoke because y'all know I'm just so used to smoking. That's all I do. That's literally all I do. So I went out there to go smoke. I hit the blunt 3 times. If you know me, I smoke a lot. So when I'm smoking a full blunt, I hit it at least 40 plus times, because it's like, bitch, you got to hit this weed if you want to get by in life. That's how I was thinking. But I went out there to smoke, and I hit the blunt 3 times. Now, when I was a lightweight, I used to hit the blunt 3 times and be high as fuck. This time, I hit it 3 times. I didn't feel anything. I went back in the house. My heart started beating very, 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 very fast. Now, when I first started smoking, yes, I had an increased heart rate. Yes, I used to get anxiety, and I used to have to try to coach myself to breathe in and breathe out. But I used to get really, really high to the point where sometimes I wouldn't even be worried about my heart beating so fast. I would just feel it beating. And yeah, it's the thing that I used to do, y'all, that was really dumb, is I used to smoke a lot knowing that I had a low tolerance. I would go over my tolerance and go over how much I was supposed to smoke. So if 3 hits get me high, I was going to smoke the blunt. I was going to hit the blunt 10 times, knowing that my body's not used to that. So anyways, I went out there, I came back in here, I started having a severe panic attack. This was probably one of the worst panic attacks. My heart was beating really fast, and I thought I was going to die. I had a very bad panic attack. I ended up taking my anxiety medication, and it put me to sleep, and it saved my life. If I wouldn't have took that medicine, I would have died, because my heart was beating too fucking fast, and I didn't have nobody in here with me. Like I said, I go through a lot of shit on my own. I usually fight shit by myself. So I was in the bed panicking, trying to do everything to make myself feel better, put on rubbing alcohol, squeeze my teddy bear, watch TV, do this, do that. None of that was working. I literally had to take my medication. After that happened, I just said, fuck it, I'm done smoking. So I quit smoking, you guys. I quit smoking weed. Maybe in, a couple years, I'll probably hit a blunt. I don't know. I don't know, but I am done with my smoking ways. I'm done smoking so much weed. I'm done. You feel me? Because my health is more important. You get what I'm saying? And having anxiety attacks every day is not fun at all. It is not fun. Having anxiety attacks every day is one of the worst things that you can even go through in life, and I honestly do not like it. It was very terrible. I was very, depressed, and I'm still, getting better. Like, I'm still recovering. As y'all can see, I'm better enough because I'm getting ready to go to the mall, so I'm obviously feeling okay. If I wasn't, then I would be, in the house somewhere doing whatever. My eyebrows don't look right, but whatever. We're just gonna say fuck it because we're trying to record this video. We're gonna fix it later because it's not giving right now. But yeah, y'all, so that's basically what it was. I was having like these severe ass panic attacks 24/7, and it was not good. And I had to go to the doctor and I had to get me some medication, and thank God the doctor gave me medicine that can help me, and it really did. And I'm really, really happy that I got this medicine. It's also good for withdrawals. So like if you're having withdrawals from a medication and whatnot, like that medicine will help you get through it. Because like when you stop smoking weed, like you can't eat anything, you don't want to eat, you don't want to do shit, like you feel depressed, you feel sad, you know what I'm saying? When you smoke weed and you trying to come off the weed, it's like it's not fun. And I really feel like it is not fun, like at all. So the medicine really helps with that. So if like you're having like any drug withdrawals, I feel like you should take hydroxyzine, because it's like it helps with the symptoms. Because when you stop smoking weed, you're gonna have anxiety, you're gonna have like all this different shit happening to you, and it was just really, really not a fun situation for me. And I'm glad that I'm getting better, because it's like I was not going outside. And I want to give a big shout out to my boyfriend. My boyfriend was coming over here helping me get through all my panic attacks. He would sit here and, you know what I'm saying, hold me and be here with me while I'm sick. And I really appreciate him for that, because most men will be like, bitch, fuck you. And you know what I'm saying, I got shit to do. And, you know what I'm saying, my boyfriend still, you know, I let him go have fun, because you know, being around a sick person a lot can make you sad. And I noticed that he was sad, so I was like, you know, go out with your homeboys, you know what I'm saying, go to the mall, do whatever, just come back to me and make sure you come back to me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just want to give him a big shout out and a huge shout out to my mom, because my mom has been here for me as well. She's been helping me through all this. When I had that panic attack, when I threw up during COVID, my mom literally sacrificed her life and holded me and helped me and coached me to calm down. That's just love, okay, period. Because I had COVID and she sacrificed her health for me, and I really appreciate that. Because it's like, who the fuck finna sacrifice, you know what I'm saying, just because it's your kid don't mean you gotta sacrifice your life for them, you know what I'm saying? Not all parents are gonna do that, because my dad show was in there like, what the fuck wrong with her? But yeah, y'all, why my eyes look like this? Yeah, you guys, it was just really, really difficult for me. It was not a fun experience. The anxiety attacks every day is something that I honestly do not wish on nobody. It's not fun, you know what I'm saying? Having anxiety is not fun. It's not fun at all. And I truly feel like it's just not fun. And y'all want to know what's really crazy is I asked God. I specifically made sure I asked God. I said, God, can you please, I said, can you help me stop smoking? And he was giving me so many signs that I should stop, but I was just like, I don't know, I'm trying to taper off of it. And because, you know, that's what I was trying to do. And then I finally went through what I went through, and that just made me say, fuck it, I'm done. So yeah, you guys, that's basically what I've been going through. It has been a very hard, you know what I'm saying, experiences. Is probably one of the worst things that I've ever been through in my life. Like, I'm not gonna lie, because having anxiety attacks every day is not fun. You can't go out nowhere. The second you go out, you feel sick. It's not fun, you know what I'm saying? It's not fun. And I've been praying more. I've been getting closer with God. I've been praying more and doing all of this stuff, because it's like, y'all, if you don't have God in your life, life is not gonna be good for you, you feel me? But yeah, you guys, it's not a fun experience. Anxiety is not fun. Having anxiety is not fun. So if a person says that they have severe anxiety and they have anxiety attacks and they have anxiety, please make sure you treat them differently, bro. Like, be nicer, you know what I'm saying? Because it's hard. It's not fun. Having your heart beat out your chest for an hour is not fun. Panicking is not fun. It really ain't. You know what I'm saying? And I've cried, and I've cried rivers too, because it's like I was just so hurt and so sad and so sick. Can't eat, can't sleep, can't do none of that. Like, and it's not fun. Y'all, I got the eyeliner down. I had to like stop recording because a bitch was like, how the hell am I gonna do this? But yeah, y'all, so it's like anxiety is truly not fun. I honestly wish that people understood that, because some people genuinely don't understand how bad anxiety really can get and how severe it can really be. Like, anxiety is a sickness. Anxiety can make you feel sick. Stress makes you sick, and this is a proven The story I just told y'all, that is a proven point that stress can make you sick. Stress can make you very, very, very sick. And it made me sick as fuck. I was very sick. You know what I'm saying? And I was using the bathroom frequently too. I don't know if I said that, but COVID had messed up my digestive system. So everything I was eating, I was pooping it out. So I lost weight. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm not using the bathroom that much how I was before. And I'm doing better. I'm starting to eat more. I still eat a little bit, but I'm getting better day by day. Like I'm eating. Today I had a naan bread and then I had some banana bread. So it's like I'm doing good, you know what I'm saying? And people don't understand, like when you have anxiety, you don't want to eat nothing. That food, bleh, you know what I'm saying? And it's just not fun. And it's like some things I can't even really eat anymore because of my anxiety. Well, not even because of my anxiety, but it's like there's some foods that I cannot have anymore because like I get sick from it. And I never really experienced that until I caught COVID. But yeah, y'all, it's not fun, and it wasn't fun for me. So I just want everyone to know that and understand that. I'm gonna go ahead and finish my makeup off camera, and then I'm going to come back. So this is me in the car, and then we went to the mall. I really had a good time. We was playing in the store or whatever. I was literally dancing, having fun. Oh my God, we had so much fun. I felt so much better. Um, sometimes I do get upset because my moods have been swinging. So sometimes I do get upset and mad and cry. But I had a good day. You know what I'm saying? And then I went and bought some stuff. I went to Red Robin, bought myself some food. I treated myself today. Don't always think a man is supposed to treat you because I always treat myself. Then I went back home with my man. My man came back over. He always comes to my house, and then we made little TikToks. And yeah, y'all, I'm sorry that like my videos be unorganized. I'm gonna get it together. But I love y'all. Bye.